Hello, my name is Mark Miller. I'm with Imagine IT, and I want to talk today a little bit about the strategic versus the tactical sides of IT. When most people think about IT, they think about firewalls and servers and laptops and antivirus type stuff. And there's a whole strategic part of IT that people just typically don't think about. The world is changing, and we need to make sure that we're adapting and making sure that when we talk about technology, we're not just talking about the tactical side, but also talking about the strategic side. Most companies get together, and at the beginning of the year, they set up some company goals, they redefine their company mission, and that's all fine and great at that leadership level. On the other side of the company, there's IT and ops and operations and the people that actually do the work, and there tends to be sort of a gap in between these strategic decisions that are happening at the top of the company at the leadership level and sort of the IT and technical decisions that are being done at the bottom of the company. It's funny how over time IT has been largely unaccountable for a lot of these decisions and a lot of the actual results that happen within the company. For instance, in a manufacturing company, if they're considering replacing one of the major machines on a line, they don't do it without any reasons, right? They say if we replace this machine, we're going to be able to get X amount of throughput, which is going to increase our revenues by a certain percent. But all these things are X%, increase our revenues, and do the deal. When we talk about IT and we're talking about upgrading an email system within an IT system, we talk about upgrading the email and we just say, well, it's going to be better. And at the end of the project, we say, is it better? Is it not? And we get answers like, yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's okay. But we never get to a point where we say, this has increased our productivity by this percent or impacted our revenues by this. And we need to get away from this idea within IT. We have to get away from explaining these IT projects with terms like, well, it's pretty good, or wow, I think it made us more efficient. We need to get to a point where we assign the same accountability to IT projects as we do for other projects within the company. There is an ROI for any IT project that we're going to do, and we need to get to a point where we see that ROI and we see how that is tying back to the company mission, vision, and eventually those financial goals.